Now to an NBC News investigation revealing that under the Trump administration and HUD Secretary Ben Carson, the number of families living in squalid conditions in federally subsidized housing has risen significantly, while landlords pocket millions in taxpayer money. Here's Stephanie Goss.
The rain's coming from the roof down through here, dripping and into these buckets. These walls are the only thing standing between Walter Thomas, his wife Sarah, and homelessness. But the entire apartment complex in Hartford, Connecticut is falling apart, leaving families to deal with mold, roaches, rodents, even a collapsed ceiling. Erica Pierre is getting her college degree and lives here with her daughter.
I don't want her to become an adult and live her life like this.
Last February, this property failed a federal inspection by HUD. The landlord was supposed to make repairs, but in the months since, the city of Hartford has found dozens more violations. Yet every month, a check for $1,120 for each three-bedroom unit, most of it paid by U.S. taxpayers, goes to a company run by this man, Eli Fish. In the past 2 years, nearly $1.5 million. The problem is nationwide and growing. NBC News analysis of HUD records has found more than 1,000 properties currently with failing grades. That's more than 40,000 families living in substandard conditions. And then there are properties like this one, which passed HUD inspection, even though it was infested with mice. Resident Terry Morrison says her landlord never made the repairs, and instead of taking action, HUD kept giving him more time.
And then after that, then we give him an extension.
And then another extension.
Exactly, and then his lawyers will get involved, and then there'll be another extension.
And that's how the months start to build
pile up to years.
After a year and a half of persistent problems and pressure from tenants, HUD finally canceled the contract. When residents at this Hartford building complained about holes in the ceilings, HUD officials agreed to meet, then vented their own frustrations. The tenants recorded it.
The system is broken. We just don't have the staff for it.
There's 432 properties in Connecticut alone. Yeah, okay. I have 5.
Under Housing Secretary Ben Carson, HUD has shed more than 480 staff out of 8,000.
There's no accountability in the process.
Local activists say HUD does not have a firm grip on what's happening on the ground.
For an unethical landlord, this is a boondoggle. You're going to get that check every month, and HUD's not there to stop you.
It's not only possible, but it's considered legal and passable and acceptable by HUD.
So what do landlords like Eli Fish have to say?
Mr. Fish, I'm with NBC News. Can I talk to you about the position of the infill?
I'm going to call you later, okay?
I've been trying to get in touch with you for quite some time, and I know you said you were going to call me back.
Secretary Carson declined to be interviewed, but a spokesperson said he has launched a review of the inspection process. And, quote, the secretary believes very deeply that families should not be forced to live in housing that's unsafe, and taxpayers shouldn't be subsidizing it.
I feel like I'm stuck, stagnated, can't get out. I don't have any control at all over any of this.
Lester, HUD says the number of failed properties has gone up because they've been doing tougher inspections, but it doesn't explain why these landlords are allowed to keep their multi-million-dollar contracts.
All right, Stephanie, thanks. Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.